Welcome. Today we're going to learn about adaptive views. Mm. Adaptive views is some kind of advanced view. Okay, advanced views. Let's just give an example. It can show a list of items. Okay, it can show a list of items. Okay, it can show list of items. Let's say one of the example adaptive view, which is list view. Okay, this one is a list view. Okay. Another example of adaptive view, which is the grid view. Okay, so it's similar to ListView. So what is an adaptive view? Let's make an example. So let's say if I have an array of data, let's say I'm going to have an array of string. Okay, names equal to, let's say I'm going to have, let's say meter A, then meter B, then Miss C, then Miss D. So let's say I'm gonna in my code I'm gonna have an array of data, including this. So meter A, meter B, Miss C, Miss D. So and I would like to, because it's an array, so it is used to store data, and we would like to take this array, okay, of data and display it on the list, okay, and display it on the list. Okay, so we would like to take the data and put into the list, and we need to pass it through a very important component which is called an adapter. Okay, a very important component which is called an adapter. And specifically in this case we're going to use array adapter. Okay, what is an adapter? An adapter is a Java object. Okay, and you're gonna pass the information from the names to the array adapter, and this array adapter we need to specify. Okay, we need to specify. Sorry. This array adapter, we need to specify another information, which is we need to specify how to display. Okay, how to display a single item. Okay, how to display a single item for that array adapter. So you need to specify a layout file, okay, which is this one. This is a layout file which is used to display a single item. Okay, let's say for meter A, you're gonna display this one using a layout file. Let's just give an example. Let's say you're gonna use a text view. Okay, you're gonna use a text view on this layout file. Okay, and then you need to provide this layout file for the array adapter to tell the array adapter about how to display a single item. Okay, how to display a single item. This layout file is a file representing of how do you use what kind of layout that you use, what kind of views that you use in order to display each single item inside here. Okay, let's say if you have this let's say if you have this one and you're gonna switch the color, let me choose the color here is the yellow one. Okay, then if you fill up this one with yellow, this one is how do you display a single item. Then the job of the array adapter is later on you're gonna set this array adapter to the list view. Okay, you're gonna set this array adapter undo. Okay, you're gonna set this array adapter to the list view. Okay, you can set this array adapter to the list view. This one is a list view. Okay, list view. List view ones of the array adapter view, not this array. So if you set this array to adapter to this list view, so the job is happening this way for each of this item. This is the item. Okay, for each of this item. Okay, for each of this item. Okay, when array adapter load into this item, for each of this item, it's going to call to the method. It's going to call to method getView. Okay, it's method getView, and this getView method is going to return an instance of this layout file. Okay, it's going to return an instance of this layout file. So this getView is going to return this object. Okay, it's going to return this object. Sorry, just to make it wow. Okay. Okay, so again, if you have this one, this data item, okay, which is meter A, okay, this is meter A, then for each of this data item, it's gonna call to the method which is called getView. Okay, this GetView method is going to return us an object of this type. Okay, an object of the text view, an instance of the text view. Okay, so we'll have an instance of the text view here. And then the array adapter is going to take the text here and set the text to this box. Okay, and set the text to this box. Let me just just let me edit, redo drawing. Okay, and then edit, undo drawing. Okay, we need to start from here. So again, for each of the items from here, okay, for each of the data item, then this array adapter is going to call to a method which is called the getView method. Okay, and this getView method is going to return an instance, an object of this text view. Okay, it's going to return an instance of this text view. Okay, copy paste this one, an instance of this text view, and I need to change this background. No, I need to change this background into yellow, white. Okay, then the array adapter is going to take this name. Okay, take this name, okay, and place it into this data item, and it's going to place this one, and it's going to place this one into the items like this. So for the next one, it's going to happen the same way. So next one is, if you have next data item which is meter B, okay, so it's going to get into this one as meter B. It's going to call to get views, and it's going to return an object of this data type, okay. Then via the getViews method, okay, it's going to return this object of this data type by this getView method, and then you're going to be able to use meter B. Okay, it's going to be able to use this meter B and place it into this data item. Then it's going to take this data item, okay, and place it into the list view, because it is a list view, so it's going to be arranged, okay, one by one from top down. Okay, so on and so forth. You will have the data for, let's say, Miss C and Miss D displayed over here, which is the job of the array adapter. Okay. Beside the list view, you could have the grid view as well, but the grid view is you're going to display it in several of the column instead of one items at once. So once more, the job of the list view, okay. The job of the list view is that it's gonna take each of the single item from here, from the array adapter, and place them one by one from top down. That one is the job of the list. Okay. Then the job of the array here is to store data, array data, and the job of array adapter is we need to provide it the array of data, and the layout about how to display layout is XML layout or XML view about how to display a single item. And this time we use a layout file which contains a text view in order to display a single item. So for each of the data item in here, it's going to call to getViews method. It's got an instance of this one, and it's going to put the data into it, and it's placed one by one down here. Okay, this one is about the adapter view. Okay, and in next one, I'm going to show you about the demonstration. But let's just give an example. So the same array adapter, but you could put it into, let's say a grid view instead of list view. You can put it into grid view. The grid view is similar to list view, but you could specify number of columns. Okay, you could specify number of columns for this one. Okay, you could specify number of columns. Let's say in this case, I'm going to specify 2 columns. So the same array adapter over here, if you use this array adapter and you set into this view, which is called the grid view. Okay, it's called grid view, and this grid view, I'm going to use the grid view with 2 columns. Okay, with 2 columns, num columns equal to 2. You can specify a properties which is num columns equal to 2, means there are 2 columns over here. Then each time again, for each of the items like this, it's going to use the GridView method, and it takes the data, put into this instance. Then it's going to put the items into this one by one. Okay, it's going to put the item into this one by one. So it's going to put this one. Okay. Okay. Let's just do that and do that. Oh. Edit, undo drawing. Okay. Then it's gonna put into this one by one. This one is using the tones not very right. Okay. Then let's say it's going to generate one item at a time. Let's say this one here. Okay, it's gonna generate an instance of this text view. Okay, so it has a field color is yellow. Okay, this one is instance of text view. Then it's gonna get the data. Then it's gonna get the data and put this on meter A. Let's say. Okay, meter A. Let's say copy paste. Okay, it's gonna get meter A to that. Okay, it's gonna make meter A to this. Okay, similarly, if you have the next item, it's going to place into the second column. Okay, it's gonna place into this second column. Okay, and this one I'm gonna change it background color. Okay, and this one is with yellow color. So if you create next item, okay, if you create the next item over here, okay, if you create next items over here, it's gonna generate an instance of this, and it's going to put the meter B over there. So it's gonna put meter B over there. Okay, meter B over there. Okay, and this one, the color is yellow, so you're gonna switch this one yellow from here. Again, this layer file is concentrating on how to display a single item. Okay, this one, the array adapter can take each single item and put into the layout view and put into the list view. For list view, it's going to arrange one by one of each single item from top down. But if you put it into a grid view, okay, if you put it into a grid view, okay, if you put it into the grid view, let's say this one is a black one. Okay, this one is a black one. Okay, if you put it into the grid view with two columns, okay, then it's gonna take one item at a time, put them, let's say left, right, then left, right, left, right, left, right again. Okay, so that one is about adapter view. You may have another views, which is the spinner views as well. So it's similar to drop down list. This one is a kind of spinner view. It's similar. So the spinner view is gonna have a tiny button down here. Okay, so if you click on this button, it's going to bring you a drop down list, display all of the list items. It's just like what you have over there, just like what you have over here. But then it's collapsed by default. Only if you click on this tiny button, it's going to drop down and you're going to be able to click one by one. Okay, but you're going to use the same adapter. You're going to be able to use the same adapter. And besides, for array adapter, besides using the fixed array inside the code, you can load the let's say XML resource file into array adapter. Okay, you can define an XML resource file as an array of some string or some items. Then you can load it and you can put it into array adapter too. Okay, or later on you may learn other kinds of adapter, which is cursor adapter. This one will help you to put a cursor in. Okay, you will help you to put a cursor in. A cursor is a class cursor of data. Okay, you'll be able to put a cursor in and you get some input for that single item, and you set that adapter to. Okay, and you'll be able to set the adapter to some of the adapter views. Okay, and this one normally the cursor is gonna access some data from a database. Because you want to learn more in details when we'll learn about SQLite. Okay, so again, just to summarize, the list view is to take a single item, okay, and display them from top down. The grid view is to take a single item and display from left to right, depends on number of columns. Then the spinner is similar to the list view, but it is collapsed by default, and only if you click it, you're gonna have a drop down for selecting several of the items. Yeah, and I think that's it. Next time I'm gonna do some demo. Okay.